old age is not something separate and apart from us. It is not something external to us that is done to us. To live as a human being is to age, and it is good. Human beings were made to get old.
In my language, because I work with imagination, I think elders need to be disenchanting. I think elders, the role of elders is to help the rest of us break through the enchantments that we've all been put under the spell of this and that. Marketing is just so savvy about how to get you to think in the ways that they want, to need this and to want that. I think that the people who are out of that sort of like commercially intense time of life are the ones to say, wake up, folks. Wake up. It's not that. It's somewhere else. And maybe stand as role models to help us all get there.
Age gives us a certain perspective. We've made a lot of mistakes, haven't we? Huh? We learn from those mistakes. And so then we can say, there's no need for you to make this mistake. I can tell you where it's leading. Some people will listen, some people won't. But this mentoring and the help of people that are young is the classical example of what we do when we get older. It isn't when we get older we have more opportunities to go to Florida and play. Mm-hmm. But in reality, in the Muslim community, for instance, especially foreign Muslims that come here, elderly people are held in the highest respect. And they will consult the oldest person in their family before they do anything. And to have an elderly person is like having a treasure in your house.
Old people, and in particular elders, are the glue who hold us together. Now I want you to think just for a minute about your family and recollect your family in the past and remember how when the matriarch or the patriarch died, what happened? The family drifted apart. In a culture, in a society, we need elders to hold us together. We need elders who have the space and the time and the health that will allow them to transmit culture to the young. We are now, today, living in a society that has made a cult out of youth and adulthood. And we've forgotten who we are. This prejudice against age is the last publicly acceptable bigotry that you can put on television and you can make jokes about. And everybody's like, yeah, I know what you mean, them old people.
My time horizon has gotten much shorter and much more focused. But I appreciate Lily's remark about Confucius, because what I am thriving for, and I know my wife will fall over when she hears me say this, is to have a sense of grace as a senior person dealing with young people, dealing with other people. But the sense of grace, which I find slowly creeping in, and it's really a result of living and a result of experience.
We've been blinded by the light of adulthood, by doing, getting, and having. And it has made us foolish. So here's what I propose. I propose that together, you and me, we put down the wrong-headed notion that aging equals decline. Set it aside. Let me say, aging includes certain specific, fairly narrow elements of decline. Granted, but aging is not equal to decline. Let us set that aside. along with the ageist jokes, and let us pick up something new, which is late life development, growth in the domains of spirituality, emotion, wisdom, legacy, insight. And let us practice being old. Let us look into the mirror in the morning at our own faces and see our lives written there in the lines that we have made, and be proud. This subtitle of the book I wrote, the subtitle is How Elders Will Save the World. I really believe it.
I finally have grown up, and I termed this coming of age. And I was thinking, what does that mean? Confucius gave us a very good post. He said, at 30, you're established. At 40, one is established. At 40, one is not confused. At 50, one knows the decrees of heaven. At 60, or sun means whatever you listen, whatever comes through your ear, it's all smooth like silk. If somebody's praising you, it's good. If somebody is criticizing you, it all sounds good, the same. Yeah, or soon. It all comes in smoothly. And at 70, one can do whatever one wants without trespassing what is right. I think that's a post. For me, I really feel coming of age or coming at this year is not that you just happen and find that, well, suddenly you're becoming older or become old. I really feel that we earned it. People who come of age have sweated, have lived every day. We earned our wrinkles. We earned our feelings. And for me, at this moment, it's really the sense of poise and the sense maybe more at peace and not so much an issue. And I just find the new sense of freedom and the possibility, it's just wonderful. It's like gold.